Hello, trading is closed on June 25th. Today is June 27th, 2021. Start with our disclaimer. It's my trading plan for tomorrow, Monday, June 28th, 2021. I can be completely wrong, so trade at your own risk. Please follow the rules of my channel. Last video I had was after Wednesday's close. This is a very negative pattern, but I said because of the wall, we could gap up. If we didn't gap up and overtake Wednesday's high, it was very negative. But if we did gap up and overtake the high, the pattern was killed. So we gapped up and overtook the high, and that killed the pattern. Here's what we said. Some guy sent me a personal message, a private message. How come I didn't call this gap up? And the answer is, I don't have a good system for doing it. It's that simple. If I had a good system for calling what would happen overnight, I would post it. I know whenever there's a gap, it's always possible. I don't hold short overnight when I see that. Doesn't mean I have to go long. Doesn't mean I have to risk any money till the picture's clarified. I'm a bit under the weather today, and I've been away from the market a few days, so I'm going to have to make today pretty quick. Early on, MEJT gave an ultimate buy signal and said optionally we'd see lower prices. That worked. Said this drop was false, and now says this rally's false. Gives us a target of 42.7780. That's under 3 handles away. Not the kind of thing I personally risk money on. These are my calls for the patterns for next week. Tomorrow's pattern has the early high. Doesn't mean you won't gap down. There's a lower MEJT target. Unless we gap up smartly, it should print. Real question is, how high are we going to go? I don't really have an answer at this time. Someone in one of the chat rooms I'm in said last week was the first time in 30 years that industrials went up the last full week in June. Whether or not that's true or not, I don't know. I haven't double checked it, but certainly the end of June's a usually negative time for the market, and the week in which the 4th of July falls is practically always a very positive week. So that's what the calendar said. I'm going to try to get more in tune with the market after tomorrow. But for right now, I have the pattern with the early high, a slightly lower target. I'm not going to go any further than that. And that's today's call.